What's going on, guys? Devin's Reptiles here, and today we have a massive project. So recently, Petco, during the whole month of September, I believe, they have, what is the brand? Aqueon, I think, fish tanks on sale for 50% off, which is nuts. So I got a bunch of them. I got 8 10-gallon fish tanks, and we are going to be converting them into 8 crested gecko enclosures. They're going to look just like the ones we have for our anoles, like they are turned vertically, so because crested geckos are arboreal, obviously. So yeah, we're going to get started on those, and I'll show you how many fish tanks we got to make. So, as you just saw, those were our 8 fish tanks. Well, there were 7 there. I've got one of them in my room here. But that's going to be what we are converting into tanks like these. What's up, Nighthawk? So, they are going to be converted into tanks like these, 10-gallon. I have them flipped on their side. And well, if you look close, I have these hinges here, obviously, siliconed on, and the tape is not going to be there for the crested gecko enclosures. They're going to look more professional, I guess. As you can see, it's a door, obviously. These are custom things I made. This is one of the 2 that I have. The other one is outside. Actually, I need to clean it out. But yeah, so we are going to work on making some more of these doors here. We're going to be putting some bigger vent holes in the new ones that we're making, and then we're going to put some screen over them, obviously, so we don't want the geckos to get out. Also, for anyone wondering, yes, my bearded dragon is in too small of a tank, but we are going to be working on getting him a 75-gallon soon. We're going to be getting 1 or 2 of those, probably 2, sometime this month. It's already pretty much the end of the month, so I got to do that soon, but that video will be coming up soon. As you can see, I got one of the holes cut already. The last clip didn't turn out too well, so we're just going to do it again. We've got a small little hole cut here, as you can see right behind my finger. Got our hole saw. You want to start out real slow. Make sure this is in pretty tight, like in the drill tight, because last clip didn't work out because it fell out a little bit. Line it up. Start very slow. You just want to get that hole started. That was a little too fast. I could hear it crack a little, but it should be okay. Now you just want to keep going. Slow but constant. Don't stop it really or it gets caught. I got it there, so I don't do it. See, I stop it. There we go. Got some jerking around like that. Basically through. I really want it to be a clean cut, so I'm gonna just keep cutting it until it comes out freely. And boom, there it is, stuck in there. And we've got our 2 holes for ventilation. That got me a bit tired, I won't even lie to you. Cutting all those holes, and the drill kept kind of dying, so it was moving my arm around a bit. So, yeah, but we got all the holes drilled. We've got 7 of the 8 tanks that I'm going to make. I could not figure out how to cut these into this shape, just this rectangle size here. And so I gave one to a buddy of mine to test out. So he's got one of them still. So we just have 7 for now, but it's the same. The 8th one is obviously going to be the same as the other 7. But yeah, we've got all our holes drilled. We need to put screen around them, like window screen, obviously. Don't want the geckos to get out. They could definitely get out of these holes. So that's going to be our next step. So we got the holes cut as you saw before, but now we've got screens in all of the holes, and we are going to, oh, this could be fun. Okay. We are going to be attaching them to the front of the fish tanks now. So I will be showing you that real quick. So basically this is what the tanks are going to look like. Don't mind the mess there. But this duct tape will not be here. It's just to hold the door up a little bit because I got a little too thin of plastic, as you can see. But basically what I'm doing is I've got this just about level here. And then I take some silicone here, put it on this side here, boom, like that. 4-inch gap from here, and then a 4-inch gap there also. And then I am just leaving them to sit overnight at least. And we've also got some handles that we're gonna put on. So yeah, let me finish this one up and I'll show you how it's looking. So as you can see, got silicone on each side. We take our hinge, boom, just slap it on, give it a little press, shake it a bit so that, you know, it's kind of stuck there. I did not mark it this time, but 4-inch, make sure we've got our gap. Close enough. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna put some little beads of silicone in these couple holes here, just to kind of fill it in more, make sure it's secured. But yeah, that's about the whole process for making the front of these. As you guys can probably hear now, I am a little bit sick, but real quick, I'm just gonna explain what we're doing and then gonna time lapse it for a second. So we're just taking this, we're gonna put silicone around all the edges, 3 of them, not the top obviously, and then it goes like that in there as a little substrate barrier in case I ever want to make these bioactive. I figure I better do this now so that I don't have to deal with taking the geckos out and finding little temporary homes for them, so I can put these little substrate barriers in. So yep, we're just gonna do it now. I just wanted to go over the cost of everything real quick. But as you can see, here's everything listed. I'm going to go over it. So the 8 tanks for $100, they were $12.50 each. And then I had to get 2 pieces of plexiglass to make the front of the enclosures. I had 2 small pieces already. About $9 for a hole saw kit to drill the holes for the screen. A plexiglass knife to make it easier to cut the knives. That was $5. I had to get an aluminum level, which was about $12. I more used it as a straight edge. And then the hinges, was kind of expensive. They were $2 a piece, and I did 8 enclosures, which is 16. Each enclosure has 2 hinges, which is 16 hinges total, obviously. $32 there. And then the handles that we have, the hinges here, these are only 2 inches tall, and they were $2 a piece, which is kind of expensive. And then these knobs here were, sorry, I'm at a weird angle, only 50 cents a piece. So yeah, bringing our total to about $207. With tax, we're going $225, which means each glass tank converted with the tank, that part's important, I got them to about $28 per tank, plus, honestly, let's say about 4 to 6 hours of work. I can't tell you exactly, but yeah, that's about how much I paid for them all, plus all the work, obviously. This is what the enclosures look like when they are finally done. We have 8 of them, but here's just 2 of them. And with there being 8, they're all set up like this, the double door style like that. We've got our substrate barrier in there to make them all 8 bioactive, but that will be a video coming up soon. So this has been my own version, I would guess you could call it, of 10-gallon conversion tanks. They still need locks or something on the corners here and here, which I'm going to figure out soon. But yeah, this has been my own version of some 10-gallon conversion tanks for some crested geckos. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, check out some of the other videos. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Devin's Reptiles out. Peace.